I honestly think they made a great choice in selecting the two hosts for this new show. We have BB16 winner Derek Levasseur and BB24 winner Taylor Hale. Now, both of these players are coming from a different generation of this show. Both that I'm very familiar with, both whose gameplay I watched very in depth. Taylor, she did not know very much going into that game. She didn't know what the game was about, and that is something she has said publicly. She talks about even to this day. But she was able to learn enough to win that game despite how low of a position she started in. Then coming out of that house, she took that opportunity that she got from the show. She has branded with CBS. She's returned to the show already at least once. I missed BB25, so I don't know if she returned that season, but I know she was back last season already doing something similar to this. And she, love her or hate her, she was a great panelist on that show. She was able to deliver the information, and she was able to represent the fans very well. She is tuned in to the fan community. She is so tuned in to the fan community that when this news went live, Karen Armstrong over at the RHEP podcast went live on his YouTube channel, and she was in his chat, and she decided, hey, you know what? There's fans watching. People got questions. This was just announced today. Why don't I give you guys a little bit more information that maybe the rest of the show or the rest of production isn't going to tell you?
Correct me if I'm wrong, that like you will also be potentially just basing future episodes on feedback from the first to some degree?
Definitely. Yeah. So, we've got these recurring segments, but if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work and we'll do something different next time. And like, I think that's what I'm most excited about. Like, we are not super locked into everything being exactly the same every episode. So, in the small, actually very, very big changes that we've made from conception to where we are now, they'll change it over, revamp it, make the adjustments that we've asked for very quickly. And I think both Derek and I are really, really happy with the product right now.
Now, I really thought that by bringing back the AI Arena this season and reintroducing it as a more permanent game twist, I actually thought that was really starting to show a shift in the direction of how they were handling feedback. And I really think, like Taylor's saying here, she came in right away and was like, listen, if this is just another version of what we did last year on the recap, that I don't really want to do that. And fans don't really want to see that, because all it is mostly recycled footage from all the seasons that everyone already knows. You're not giving them any extra information besides maybe showing one or two extra bonding moments in the house where everyone was having fun. The ratings on that episode, whenever they do it every season, is some of the lowest, if not the lowest of the season. If that's, no one's going to want to tune in to just watch rehash clips of the past 2 weeks that they've just seen 2 weeks or the last week, right? Taylor is representing the fans and what we want because she is in tune with what we want. She's not speaking for us. She's not speaking on behalf of us. She's speaking as one of us. Again, love her or hate her, yeah, she didn't know what she was doing going into the house, but she learned it pretty fast. And in my book, if you win the season, that makes you the best player of that season, period. But I'm also really excited about Derek because, yes, as a lot of you who, again, have watched me before know, Dan and Derek are my two favorite players of all time. But Derek is so much bigger than just his run on Big Brother. He used that as an opportunity to dive into his real passion, which is true crime. And that is something he is still extremely successful with to this very day. I've watched several of he's had multiple true crime documentary series on network television outside of CBS. He knows what he's doing, and he, just like Taylor, is in tune with the fans. He listens to the fans. He will tell you there are some seasons where he's been less interested and he's weaved in and out. But whenever he's in it, he would not commit to doing this if he wasn't truly invested in the show at this point in his life, and was going to channel all of his professionalism and his success that he has received from all of his true crime stuff and channeling that into this new series. But Derek is a fan. He loves this game. He went on this show because he was a fan. He found the show just coming across Big Brother After Dark and thinking he stumbled upon some live CCTV footage and was all tripped out. He's talked about that. That's a funny story, but the proof will be in the pudding. We won't really know how this is going to end up until we see it, right? Until we see that first episode, the first few episodes. I think there's only 5 this season. So we're not really going to know how this is going to go until we see it, but I'm actually really, really excited because I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity for people who, like me, I don't watch the feeds all day, every day. I'm pretty caught up every single day. I watch the feeds a lot, almost every day, but there's a lot that I miss even just watching the feeds. There's so much footage for them to use, and I mean, just look at, I've never watched Love Island. I think they show like 4 or 5 episodes a week, and it's just like all continuous, kind of like Big Brother is, right? If they can do that, Big Brother can do that, and they can, I mean, even if you just have a couple of 30-minute episodes throughout the week, just giving extra context, extra strategy. I mean, there are so many things you could do, and this is honestly, in my opinion, a huge step in not just listening to the fans, not just responding and being positively reactive to the feedback, but trying to rebuild this show in a way that it can keep going. Because when COVID first started and Big Brother 22, when that season was first canceled, if that had stayed that way and Big Brother 22 had been canceled, I'm not positive after following Big Brother 21 that we would still be having Big Brother right now. They've really needed to start making a lot of changes in how they approach the show, how they're producing it, and everything. I mean, they've always had amazing opportunities, and they just started squandering them. They just started throwing them out the window pretty early on and getting really lazy in how they were writing their twists and handling a lot in a really sloppy way. And the last few years, season 25 wasn't really motivated after 24 as much as I normally was to watch even on its own, because everything had just been kind of a little bit more of the same. And the needle had been moving a little bit, but not enough, in my opinion. And ever since last season, since AI Arena, again, I'm really happy. I'm really impressed with their humility that they've started to adapt when approaching how they make this show. I'm really excited, not just for this show, but what it means for the future of the show, Big Brother as a whole.
Rehearsal?
Yeah, so we did a dress rehearsal last Friday,
Okay.
which, I mean, it took the life out of me. We were on set from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., which felt like overkill when I got the schedule, but I see why we needed to run through everything and all the beats. But when I tell you the set itself, like, it straight up looks like something off of ESPN. Like, it is so
Oh.
cool. It's not too much, it's not too little. Like, the camera angles are so cool. I don't want to give away too much, but it's visually, my jaw was on the floor. I just kept telling them, like, this is not the same Big Brother stuff that you guys have been doing, and they're just as excited about it. They're like, yeah, we know, we're so excited. Oh my god.
Taylor Hale's comparison to BB Unlocked to basically ESPN and SportsCenter for Big Brother. I'm excited. They're showing their willingness to be more creative in how they're approaching things. And listen, I'm not gonna talk about everything that was discussed on Taryn's live stream, because I actually think you guys should really go check it out for yourselves. He he does a great job. If you haven't already heard of him, you should go check it out and go listen to the actual interview that he was able to have with, not interview, just conversation he was able to have with Taylor, literally just hours after the news broke. And Taylor was in the chat reading like comments from like members of his chat, and like there was actual like feedback that she was receiving from chat. She was like, "Oh, actually, that's a good idea. We'll have to look into that and try." Like, so go check it out. Yeah. Anyway, but anyway, guys, that's all I got time for tonight. I just wanted to throw my quick thoughts on this. Quick, not so quick. We'll see how quick they were. We'll find out. But I just wanted to throw those together, and yeah, I will be back Thursday. No, Friday. Sometime this weekend, we will have a week 2 recap covering everything that happened between Zay's exit and the next exit for this Thursday. So get ready for that. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And honestly, just let me know what you guys think of the news of you know, this new ESPN style show. Is that something that you guys are interested in? I mean, I'm a huge sports fan in general, so I mean, I've always really loved versions of these we've had in the past. They were usually related to the feeds. But Big Brother did used to actually produce recap shows, and they were very cool because you got to really be inside, a little inside baseball, and also just giving you more context, because a lot of times things happen on the feeds, and then they have to stretch it in a way narratively for the show to make some narrative sense, and it doesn't always. So I think this is going to be a really great opportunity to fill in some of those gaps. But anyway, guys, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and we will be back. I'm Dak. That was my chat.